Ever wondered how blockchain technology works? Well, it's somewhat like a digital ledger open to anyone, and once data has been recorded in it, it's impossible to alter or delete. Fascinating, isn't it? The concept of blockchain was initially floated in 1991 by a group of researchers. Their intention was to timestamp digital documents so that it would be impossible to backdate or tamper with them, kind of like a digital notary. However, the concept was taken a step further in 2009 by a certain Satoshi Nakamoto, who used it to create Bitcoin. So what exactly is a block in a blockchain? Well, it contains three main elements: data, hash, and the hash of the previous block. The data stored in a block varies depending on the type of blockchain. For instance, a Bitcoin block stores details about a transaction, such as the sender, receiver, and amount of coins. A hash, on the other hand, can be likened to a fingerprint. It identifies a block and all of its content and is as unique as a fingerprint. Changing anything inside the block causes the hash to change. Hashes are particularly useful when you want to detect changes in blocks. The hash of the previous block creates a chain of blocks, and this technique is what makes a blockchain secure. Tampering with one block changes its hash and invalidates all the following blocks because they no longer store a valid hash of the previous block. But how does a blockchain ensure its security? It employs two main mechanisms: proof of work and distribution. Proof of work is a mechanism that slows down the creation of new blocks. In the case of Bitcoin, it takes about 10 minutes to calculate the required proof of work and add a new block to the chain. This mechanism makes it difficult to tamper with the block because if you tamper with one block, you'll need to recalculate the proof of work for all the following blocks. Distribution, on the other hand, involves using a peer-to-peer network instead of a central entity to manage the chain. When someone joins the network, they get a full copy of the blockchain. The nodes in the network use this to verify that everything is still in order. So what happens when someone creates a new block? The block is sent to everyone on the network. Each node then verifies the block to ensure that it hasn't been tampered with. If everything checks out, the node adds this block to their own blockchain. All the nodes in the network create a consensus. They agree about what blocks are valid and which ones are not. To successfully tamper with a blockchain, you'll need to tamper with all blocks on the chain, redo the proof of work for each block, and take control of more than 50% of the peer-to-peer network. Only then will your tampered block be accepted by everyone else. This is almost impossible to do. In summary, blockchain technology is a secure and transparent way to record transactions or any digital interaction. It's a remarkable innovation that might just revolutionize the way we handle digital transactions in the future.